Hey guys, what is up? This is PvT-Mitten's, and I'm going to be doing my pickup video for November of 2017. This is going to be not too long, but quite a long video, so it is, as I said, it is going to be better this month than it was last month, as I said in the last video, so yeah. Oh, without further ado, let us begin. I'm going to do the miscellaneous titles first. So first we have a pop, another one, another Overwatch one of Pharah. This is a exclusive convention pop. I don't know what it's from, but it's the only Pharah one I could get. Besides, I like the green. Makes her look a bit like, you know, like a Spartan from Halo. But that cost me $20, so now I'm only missing 2 of the Overwatch pops that have been actually released thus far. That's, you know, of the characters, I mean, of course. So up next we have Side Park the Fresher Butthole, a minifigure of Butters as Professor Chaos. That's what he looks like the glare. He looks awesome. Butters is one of my favorite characters from the show. I'll explain the Side Park ones when I'm done, just be easier. So we also have Kenny as Mysterion. Once again, that's what he looks like from the back. And last, because there only is 3 of these figures, we have Cartman as the Coon, which looks amazing as well. So, yeah, the reason I didn't say the individual prices is because they were $15 each, so there's no point in just saying it 3 times over. So, yeah, so 45 more or less for the lot. So up next we have a PSP game, Monster Hunter Freedom. I would have got Unite as well, but they didn't have the disc, which I'm a bit pissed off about, so unfortunately I'm going to hunt that down now. So, Monster Hunter Freedom from PSP, really good. I'm counting these in the miscellaneous because I only got a few of these games, like one of each of these, you know, console, and then I'll go on to the ones I got more than one of. So up next we have a Saturn game. This will be my 3rd Saturn game I've ever bought physically. I have digital ones on PS3, of course. And I'll just get right to it. That's Sega Rally for the Sega Saturn. I played this on PC way back in the day. It's a childhood game of mine. I never owned a physical copy of it on, obviously, anything other than a PC, of course. So, I eventually actually got it. And I think I forgot to mention Monster Hunter was $10. But anyway, sorry, I'm really tired today. So, Sega Rally. I only own 3 Saturn games now, which includes Sega Rally. I have Command & Conquer, which I have because I'm a huge Command & Conquer fan and I wanted all versions. And I have World Championship Soccer 97 or something, I think it's called, which I paid like £1 for, which is actually quite fun, the game. It also has a great soundtrack. But anyway, Sega Rally. I love Sega Rally. Very hard to find on disc nowadays for us. This cost me $30. Quite expensive, but worth it because I do love this game. So yeah, $30. And as I said, I forgot to say that was $10. So up next we have Medal of Honor, the 10th anniversary for the PC. The collector's, I would say it's a collector's edition kind of thing. This comes with the Allied Assault, the Pacific Assault, and the add-ons, I think, for the Allied Assault. Yeah, and the add-ons and Airborne. I have all these games on PC already, except for Airborne. I had Airborne on PS3. Airborne's a fucking great game, by the way. But obviously, a lot of people bought this solely for Allied and Pacific Assault. It also comes with a soundtrack as well, if you look there. It comes with the soundtrack on disc, as well as all the other discs, of course. Which is actually really cool. Unfortunately, Airborne's a bitch to install. Like, it just will not work with DirectX 9 or 7. I forgot which one it was that was trying to install with. I can't install this game. It just will not work for me. So I'll just stick to the PS3 version. But yeah, paid $1 for this. $1 in a thrift store. Really happy about that. I mean, I'd pay $1 just for the soundtrack alone. So really happy about that one. So last we have for the miscellaneous titles is a game that I thought I'd never ever see on physical, especially for this version of the game. But I'll let you decide. That is Outrun for the CBM, which I think is a Commodore system. I'm not too sure. Or it's a cassette player. It must be a cassette player system. I am not too sure because this is before my time. A couple of years before my time. So yeah, Outrun for the CBM. As you can see, the creases is a bit of a letdown, but it's still very good nick nonetheless, especially for a game that this was published in '87. Yes, this came out the year after the actual, arcade Sega one. But yeah, this actually comes with a soundtrack on cassette as well as the game itself. So as you can see, Outrun, and it says soundtrack from the arcade machine, which I thought was really cool. And then the game's on a floppy disk there. So yeah, I am not familiar with the system this is on, so I apologize. This cost me $25, so actually not bad, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, I got that, I suppose, is the best way of saying it. That's all the miscellaneous titles. My honest opinion, the one I'm really happy about is Sega Rally, of course, and followed by Medal of Honor. I'm just pointing that. Medal of Honor. If I had to choose one that I would take back, this is something new I'm going to do here, by the way, Farah. But anyway, that's miscellaneous titles. I'll quickly set this back on the floor and continue. So yeah, that's the miscellaneous titles. As I said, like, this month has been a lot better than the last month, because the last month I felt like a dick because I only got like, what, 4 games? Well, 3 or 2 or something, I forgot. Because a few of the games that you're going to see in a minute were supposed to actually come, last month. So unfortunately I had to count them for this month. So yeah, let's get started. I'll do some PS2 games that I find. The reason they're not in the miscellaneous is because there's actually 3 of the games for the PS2. So that is AFL Premiership 2005, which, for anyone that doesn't know, it should easily clearly say there, it says it's 100 years of Australian football. Yeah, and as you can see, just because I know I was saying this to Devil, it actually has, this was actually published by Sony Australia, or Europe, I believe. I don't know which one publishes our games over here now, or used to anyway. But yeah, it also comes with a DVD of, like, obviously 100 years. But something very interesting to actually take into account here is, as you can see, it says enhanced with iToy, which was the PlayStation 2 camera, sorry. You could actually take a photo of yourself and put you in the game as, a playable character. Now, wasn't that something that Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas did, and got, praise for it when this came and did it first? I think it was first anyway. Yeah, I think it was first, actually. So yeah, AFL Premiership. The reason I didn't have them prior is because I was living in the UK at the time, and the UK never got AFL games. So up next we have AFL Premiership 2006. I hate the cover of that. Just, God, it looks horrendous. Once again, it's another AFL game. It's probably exactly the same as the other one. So yeah, can't really talk too much about that either, of course. And the last PS2 game I've got, random AFL Premiership 2007, which I prefer this cover over the middle one, because at least it's, an artistic kind of cover. Same with the first one. That one just looks shit. Let's move my hands here. Not much to say about this game as well, I suppose. I mean, it's just another AFL game. I got the 3 for $10, so it was essentially buy 3 games and you get $10 depending on the game. Of course, you can't just go and like pick really good games, but I don't mind. I mean, I've not really been able to play the PS2 AFL games because I wasn't living in Australia, of course. So yeah, $10 for the lot, not too bad. Sorry about that. That's probably a lot of people weren't really caring, because either A, you don't care about sports and you've never heard of Australian football. So up next we have 3 Xbox One games. Yes, I actually bought some Xbox One games. We have Forza Horizon 3. Yes, I finally got Forza Horizon 3. This, I'm playing it at the moment, actually, so I can't do a review because I don't like the Xbox's recording feature. I actually prefer Horizon 2 over this. I know a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck? How can you say that? I just do. I don't know why. But, yeah. That cost me $30, and that was bought on Black Friday. So I'll actually explain which ones were bought on Black Friday and which weren't. So when I say Black Friday, it means it was bought on Black Friday. And no, Black Friday over here is nowhere near as bad as America's or England's, when England tried it for a bit, where people were like stampeding each other. Over here, they're all, you know, they just line up like normal people. So up next we have Forza Motorsport 7. Yes, I actually bought a brand new Forza for once, like within its year of its release. This was also bought on Black Friday. I only paid $49 for this brand new, and I thought, why not? If it's that price, I might as well grab it. I know I said that I wouldn't buy any EA games with microtransactions, and the said can be seen about this, because this has microtransactions that actually ruin the game, I've heard. But for that price, I could not pass it up for a Forza game, especially when they go back up in price a lot. That's why I bought Forza 7. I'll eventually get around to playing it, of course, because I love the series, so yeah. But as I said, under 50, so yeah. And the last game we have is Recore. I heard a friend of mine actually played this a lot and said he liked it. I never played it. This is done by the ones that did Mighty Number 9 as well, by the way, so yeah. But anyway, it looks alright. I only paid $20 for this. This was also on Black Friday, like the other two were. The Xbox games were all bought on Black Friday. It's $20 for Recore. I thought, well, why not? It's sealed. This one wasn't, because this was bought in Big W. This was bought in JB. But yeah, $20 for another exclusive. Why not? I'm only missing a few exclusives for this system that I want now. Ori and the Blind Forest is one of them. I know that, but it's actually quite hard to get. But yeah, those are my 3 Xbox One games that I got this month. Yeah, well, I don't know about that game and that game, but Forza Horizon 3 is still a good game, so yeah. Enjoyed that, especially considering Forzas are really expensive, and I'm glad I grabbed them while I could, so now I've just got to wait for Forza Horizon 4 next year and get them when they're cheap. Oh, we'll get that. If it's cheap, should I say, sorry. So I'll leave the best till last, because I just have to. So next we have PS4 games. So up first we have Sonic Forces. I've not played this. I actually have this installed as we speak. I will get around to playing it after Forza. I'm a Sonic fan. I'll play it anyway. I don't give a shit what reviews and people say. Also, this comes with codes, of course, but it also comes with God, trying to do this with one hand is horrendous. Postcards. They're like, as you can see, there's a few in there. I think it's like 5 or something. They're actually quite nice looking, to be honest. But Sega's always done pretty good collector's edition. I've not really had a complaint with Sega's collector's editions when we've caught them. But yeah, and then you got your DLC, which, by the way, you can actually get the DLC for free, the Shadow DLC. So good on Sega for doing that, and not any loot boxes in sight. So yeah, sorry about showing you that. I just had to show you. But is it 5? Oh no, it's 4. Sorry, I was close. So yeah, I didn't buy this on. I bought this on Black Friday, but the reason I bought it on Black Friday is I didn't have the money prior to it. This still cost me $50 brand new, so it was full price anyway. So yeah, but it was bought on Black Friday. So up next we have Ark Survival Evolved. I've wanted to play this for a while. Like, it's supposed to be like a Minecraft kind of game. Just, you know, as you can see, mixed with Dino Riders. If anyone remembers that show from the 80s. Yeah, I really can't explain. I've not played this yet. I've seen a lot of people playing it. It looks really good. Devil's brother plays this, or did play it at one stage. So maybe Devil has played it at one stage as well. So yeah. This cost me $60. This was reduced by $40. So it was $100. Anywhere you went, it was $100. So I did get it $40 off. $60. Sort of regretting it, but at the same time, I wasn't going to buy this. I was going to buy Persona 5. Persona 5 is sold out everywhere, so yeah. So yeah, still got Ark Survival. I'm going to play it eventually anyway, of course. So up next we have Call of Duty World War II. I was gonna do a review on this game, but I just thought to myself, I could not be fucked. Really, just could not be fucked. Campaign shit. Multiplayer is good when it works, but unfortunately, when I say when it works, 80% of the time it does not work. And that's not my internet connection, by the way. It's the actual servers to Call of Duty. And Zombies is actually quite good. I actually have to give them credit for Zombies. It's enjoyable. But yeah. I got this when it came out day one. I always buy Call of Duty's day one for the story mode, and I got really disappointed with the story. This cost me $68 day one. So, yeah. I wouldn't really recommend it. No, I'd wait till the price drop. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, I was just making sure there. The last 4 games were the ones that were supposed to come last month. I was just putting them together just to make it easier for me. So, up first we have South Park: The Fractured Butthole. I imported this from the UK. This was supposed to arrive last month, so yeah. I love it. It's one of my contenders for Game of the Year, but I think Stick of Truth is a far better game. That's just my opinion. And that cost me $75 to import, when everywhere else it was $80 at the time, of course. Like, Black Friday it was $50, but I still didn't care. I'd rather give my money to, you know, even though it has Ubisoft on it, I'd rather give my money to Trey and Matt, because South Park's awesome. So up next we have World Rally 7, or the World Rally Championships as it's known. I don't put this from the UK because this is $100 in Australia. Now, I had a look online. This only cost me $60, and I was like, $40 off? Fucking A, I'll import it, I don't care. Huge fan of Rally, of course. It's my favorite motorsport. I haven't played it yet. I've heard this is a great rally game by everyone that's played it. So yeah, looking forward to playing it. So up next we have Dragon's Dogma: Dark Arisen. I don't port this from the UK because the Australian version was $45. This cost me $30 to import, and I thought, well, I'd rather save the extra money, you know, so I imported it. I have played this on PS3. It's one of my favorite games of all time, one of the greatest RPGs of all time, and I honestly believe it's one of Capcom's greatest games of all time. If you've not played this, please play it. You've got no excuse now, considering it's on PS4 and Xbox One and PC. You've got, and even if you're not willing to pay that, go and get it on PS3 and 360. It still holds up well. So yeah, that was supposed to come last month as well. And the final game, which was supposed to come last month as well, was, I think it's called DJ Max, I believe. Yeah, DJ Max, Emotional Sense Respect. This is a Korean import. It's in English, but just it's a Korean import. It's actually done by Sony Korea, so pretty cool. This essentially, I believe, were PSP games to begin with that were ported to the PlayStation 4. This, I believe, is a lot like Hatsune Miku mixed with Guitar Hero, where it's got, you know, the prompts coming up on screen from the bottom, like Guitar Hero, where it's got, you know, the anime style of Hatsune Miku, where, you know, that kind of music. But, yeah, the weeb inside me wanted this, so I ended up buying it anyway. This cost me $80. I was willing to pay that because I'd never heard of it, and I have a friend that plays this constantly and goes, you've got to play it, you've got to play it. So I thought, yeah, alright, I'll pay it. $80, why not? So, as I said, guys, they're the PS4 games. Those 3 and this were supposed to come last month, so that would have made up for last month's video. But unfortunately, no, so this is the month for the PS4 games. Best game there, I can't mention WRC and Arc and Respect, or DJ Respect, because I've not played them. But if I had to choose out of South Park, Call of Duty, Sonic, because I have played a bit of it, and Dragon's Dogma, well, Dragon's Dogma wins, because, sorry, got a sneezer. Dragon's Dogma wins because it's one of my favorite games of all time, but if I'm counting just a standard game, I think South Park wins this. But yeah, so that's the PS4 games. Sorry about the length of this video, guys. As I said, it's making up for last month. So, yeah. The last games that I bought were all bought on Black Friday because I didn't even know I was going to get it. But thanks to the devil, I did. Yeah, that's it. Fall on the floor. Sorry about that. So I actually got a console this month. Yeah, I know. Weird. But it was sent by Devil. Devil knows I've wanted this console for a very long time, and I just can't find it in Australia. And he said, I'm sending you something. He didn't tell me. He goes, I'm sending you something, you know, when it arrives, all well and good. So I'm like, okay. So when it arrived, this is what I got. A Vita. Very good condition, with the blue condom on it. It came with a charger and, you know, the cords and that there. Wasn't in a box. It wasn't. He put it in his 3DS box because, you know, he didn't want it getting damaged. I don't care, even if the box isn't there. I wanted a Vita so much. I've been playing it recently, and it's fucking great. I love this system. I'm actually going to do a video which led me from this to something else coming up in a couple of days. There's a reason for that. I'll get to that in a couple of days. But, yeah, the PS Vita is amazing. So he got me the Vita. Great condition. I think he got this from CEX or Game. No, I think it was CEX. But he went through it thoroughly to make sure everything was in working order, which it is. Having no issues with this system. Sorry. So yeah, I don't know how much he paid for this. I think he said £80. So that's about $160. Still cheaper than ours, considering ours is still going for about $230. So yeah. So the actual games that I bought for this system, besides Call of Duty, which I bought a few months back, as you remember, I bought Call of Duty and I actually played it. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. We have Everybody's Golf, or if any American or Canadians are watching it, it's actually called Hot Shots Golf in your country. It's called Everybody's Golf everywhere else. I'll play it. I don't mind. I've heard it's pretty good. The golf games that Sony's always done have always been fantastic. Have always been fun, you know, relaxing games. If you want proper tennis games, go and play Sega's Virtual Tennis. But that cost me $10 on Black Friday, and I thought, fucking A, that's cheap for a Vita game. So yeah, all happy about that. So up next we have the most expensive Vita game I bought. Mod Nation Racers Road Trip. I have the first Mod Nation Racers on PlayStation 3. I thought it was a pretty good game. Not perfect, but a good game. So yeah, I thought I'd get the Vita game as well. It's probably worth playing. This cost me $25, I think. I don't know why it was so expensive for this game over the other Vita games, but oh well, I'll play it eventually. It should be good because Mod Nation Racers is a good game on the PS3, of course. So up next we have Little Big Planet Vita, or PS Vita version. I don't know if Media Molecule did this game. No, they didn't. I like Little Big Planet 1. I like 2. I did not like 3. I have not played the PSP version of Little Big Planet, and the go-karting Little Big Planet is okay, but Mod Nation Racers is better. I'll play this eventually, of course. I've heard it's good, that it's a lot better than the PS3 version and PS4 version, which was Little Big Planet 3. But yeah, this cost me $12, I think. So really happy about that. So last we have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I have this on PS3. I loved it when it was on PS3. I actually got the Platinum on PS3. I have all the trophies on the Vita version except for the online trophies, which I'm going to make a video later on about that, so stay tuned for that. It's great on the Vita. I actually think it's better than the PS3 version, so yeah, it should give you a rough idea why I like it. This cost me $15. This was actually more expensive than Everybody's Golf and Little Big Planet Vita. So yeah. So there you have it. That's my Vita collection, I suppose, with Call of Duty, of course, missing. But that's everything I bought this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and tell me what you think was the best pickup. I honestly what I personally picked up, I think the best picked up was probably... I'd probably have to say it was Sega Rally, but if we're cutting everything, even the ones that I didn't buy, it would be the Vita, without question. But, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry about the length. Stay tuned to the next video I'll be doing about a certain little online thing. But yeah, this is Private Mittens. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, and see you later. Bye.